Okay, guys, welcome to today's class, our free online acting series. And today, on episode 2, we're going to be teaching you building confidence before the camera. Acting is something, acting in front of your selfie camera, acting in front of your mirror is something, but acting in front of a camera is a whole different ball game. And I'm going to teach you how you are going to overcome it. So, welcome to today's class. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to episode 2 of BME Film Academy Acting Series. Now, in our last class, we answered questions like, can anyone become an actor? And I know you now understand that acting is a skill that can be developed with training and consistent practice. Today, we are going to be talking about every struggle with beginning, every struggle you could face in the beginning of your acting career, which is confidence before the camera. Now, let me start with a simple question. Have you ever opened your phone camera, pressed record, and suddenly forgot everything you wanted to say? Yes, it has happened to even me. It still happens to me even today. That you have this thing in your mind you want to talk about, and when you press your phone camera, you end up saying something entirely different. And when you watch the video, you'll be like, this was not what I wanted to say, you know? Then, or maybe you finish doing the video, you now watch the video, and you're asking yourself, is this what I really look like in front of a camera? That can actually kill your confidence if you don't feel okay with your appearance during your video. Or if you have experienced the way you sound, you'll be like, is this how I sound when I'm talking? Those are things that can actually sway your confidence when it comes to acting. Okay? Now, if you have experienced that, don't worry. You are not alone. Even it happens to the best of everybody. Now, almost every successful actor has been there. Today, we will show you how to overcome that fear. Now, why most beginners fear the camera? Maybe many people think they are not confident enough to become actors, but the truth is, most beginners fear the camera because they are afraid of number one, being judged, number two, making mistakes, number three, looking funny, number four, forgetting their lines, then what will friends and family say? They won't. They are just afraid of the judgment from both the internet and everybody. Now, here's something you should remember. The camera is not your enemy. The camera is not your enemy. It is simply recording what you choose to express. The more you use it, the more comfortable you become around it. So the more you do videos, whether the ones you are going to post or the ones you are not going to post, the more you do your videos, the more confident you start becoming in front of a camera. And thank God for camera phones these days, whereby you can just stay in front of it and do what express yourself however you like, at least in the comfort of your home before posting it out there. Now, imagine a child. Let me tell you a short story. Imagine a child learning how to ride a bicycle. The first day they fall, the second day they fall, the third day they fall, and the fourth day they begin to balance. If they stopped after falling the first time, they would never learn they would never learn how to ride a bike. So acting is exactly the same thing. Confidence comes after practice, not before it. Now let me give you an example of an actor who I've watched over the years and they have grown in their skill. That actor is none other than Sonia Uche. Sonia Uche I've watched her over the years and she has grown. I remember when she still used to act with her sister Chineye Inebe. Chineye Inebe used to be in more films. Chineye Inebe looked like she had more talent. But now, look at the comparison. Sonia has built herself and she continued to act over and over and over and over time. She continued and now she's close to perfect at it. She knows how to embody characters. She knows how to express characters. She knows how to act with her eyes. There's something about acting with your eyes. Where your eyes is actually telling the story of what you are feeling, of what you are trying to express. It's not easy to do that. A lot of people can have facial expression, but the eyes says something different if you don't know how to control your emotions. We talked about that in yesterday's class. You have to learn how to control your emotions and your eyes. So your eyes has to say what your body is saying, what your facial expression is saying, what your mouth is also saying. Now, this thing called confidence is very important in becoming an actor. So confidence can be built. Even if you are the type that you were born shy, there are people that are naturally shy. Some people are naturally shy. They don't know how to express. Whenever there are a lot of people, they just shrink into their shell. They don't know how to express themselves. Those people are naturally shy. Yes. So, but you can build your confidence. There are some people that are naturally confident. They can enter anywhere and talk. They can enter anywhere and do what and express themselves. But it's not a problem because it's confidence is something that you can build with consistency and determination. Okay, so many people think confidence is something you are born with. That's not true. Confidence can be built. Here are five simple ways to build your confidence in the aspect of becoming an actor, being in front of the public eye. Now, number one, practice speaking in front of your camera every day, at least for 30 seconds. Do that every day. Just think of something in your head, memorize it, and say it. Think of something in your head, memorize it, and say it. Say it for 30 seconds every day. Then number two, record yourself daily because the mirror is different from the camera. It's different from the mic. So record yourself every day. Um, Record your videos and watch them. Make sure you watch them. Then you identify any error, anything you think you don't like. If you can give it to somebody to help you critique it, that's fine. That way you'll be able to improve. That okay, I did this in yesterday's video and it didn't quite go well. So this is what I need to improve. So by the time you keep doing that every day, 30 seconds every day, you keep doing that 30 seconds every day, you will definitely find that see improvements. Then also accept that you won't be perfect on your first attempts. Now, it's just like reading a news. If there's no teleprompter in front of you, rest assured you are going to flop. So you have to believe in yourself and say, this is not going to be the best, but I will try my best, and I will finally get to my best. So you continue to do better and better and better every day. Then lastly, keep practicing consistently. Do not stop. 30 seconds every day is not too much. Morning and night if you like, but be consistent. If you check my other movie page where I'm putting up a story of my journey to becoming a movie producer and working in the entertainment space, I have done so many other things before, but I never feel it never felt right until I started writing. And now I'm right at the place that I really am happy and I really want to be. So remember, practice creates confidence. Okay? Um, Number three, where we're going to be talking about looking natural before the camera. Okay, now look at me. I'm looking at the camera and this is how I am. If you walk into my office now, this is how I am. So you have to look at the camera like it's normal. You are not trying to act for anybody. You are just being what you are supposed to be in front of that camera. Now, one mistake beginners make is trying too hard. Just like when they give you a scene of act like a mad person. Some people overdo it. Even mad people don't get that mad. Yes, yes, it's possible to act to be overly mad when you're acting a mad character. So some try to not overdo it. Okay, then pretend like you are talking to one person. Every other cast and crew that is available in that scene at that moment does not exist. They don't exist. You are the only one talking to that one person. So you blank your mind, you shut them out, and be like you are expressing yourself to that one person. If it's a love scene, let that person be the love of your life at that moment. If it's a fighting scene, let that person be your worst enemy. Ignore every other person that is there. Ignore the directors, the lightsmen, the soundmen, the cinematographers. Ignore everybody and face that character that you are dealing with. And in your case, since you're still practicing, it's you in front of your camera. Okay? Then also relax. Relax. Now you've read this scene, yeah? An example. Let me get you an example now. This is a movie script, okay? Now they've given you a scene. Now Sam's mother, gently, almost soothing. That is her expression in this movie. She says, "My daughter." Now, if you want to say something like that in a movie whereby you are the mother and you are talking to your daughter, and your daughter is being headstrong, being stubborn, and you want to do the gentle parenting thing, your daughter is an adult, mind you. So, my daughter, I've been trying to talk to you about this thing. I am seeing the future even before you do. Do you remember that I'm an elder? I see the future better than you do. Try and listen to me. Don't make the mistake that other women are making. Okay, switch back to normal life now. That is me acting as the mother of somebody. So feel free, you can rate my acting, okay? I'm not perfect. You can rate my acting, okay? Now, so you have to relax and get into the role, okay? Now, breathing normally. Don't get overly tensed up where you're holding your breath. Probably you're in front of one big star and you are nervous. So you are trying so hard not to mess up. You're trying so hard not to mess up. Calm down. Hmm? Breathe normally. Just calm down. Okay? Now, also maintain eye contact with the person that you're acting with. That gives it a kind of invisible connection to the character that person is playing and the character that you're playing. Your eyes see further than the physical appearance. Right now, you are seeing, you're right as you're acting, you're imagining things and you're acting it out. So, maintain eye contact. It helps a lot. Also, don't force facial expression. For example, you are sad. That's me being sad. So go ahead again and rate my acting. That is a sad expression. I didn't overdo it, but if the camera zoomed in, you see that tears was already gathering in my eyes. Hmm? So don't overly force facial expression or you overlaugh. Try and moderate everything. Also, allow your emotions to happen naturally. For example, you have been you have been hurt, you have been offended, you feel betrayed. You have to go, see that particular character, that emotion, you have to go back somewhere in your mind and bring that feeling of betrayal out for people to see. Imagine this new movie Sonia Uche just did. I can't remember the name. How she expressed how betrayed she felt when her supposed boyfriend started seeing a future with somebody else because of money and now she's going to be left out. She has spent 7 years with this guy. She gave this guy 5 years of her school fees. She didn't go to read medicine that her parents told her to read. She spent the money investing in this guy. And after 7 years, this guy said he sees a future with somebody else. So you can imagine. So this is not, she wasn't expressing the emotions in a calm anger. She was expressing it in outrage. She was expressing it in outrage. So you have to let it, when you look at that person, when somebody is looking at you expressing that kind of emotion, they have to see it in your eyes, in your face, in your, they have to hear it in your voice. Okay, so try and allow, you are going to, if you come to BME Academy, you are going to learn all of this first hand, one on one. We have instructors that are good at this and that can teach you how to tap into your inner self and get the expressions that you need at every given time. Okay? Now, always remember the camera captures the truth. Even if when someone that is watching you like this, I'm sitting here now and you're acting there, I'm looking at you. There are some things I might not see, but the camera will see it. So the camera catches the truth. So one person you need to learn how to ask for before the crowd. They have to learn how to ask for the camera. It's very important. Now, if you are pretending too much, people can also tell. There are a few Nollywood actors now that are facing a lot of backlash on the internet. Most of them from these YouTube movies, they are facing a lot of backlash that they are putting so much less effort because they already have a fan base. So if you're not delivering characters well, people will notice and they will scroll past your movie. Okay? Now, we're getting into common mistakes that beginners make. As a beginner in acting, there are few things you need to avoid. Avoid these mistakes. Number one, speaking too fast. Some people talk fast naturally, but when you're acting, you have to make a conscious effort to speak moderately so that both your colleague and the people watching can hear what you have to say. There's this lady that speaks very fast. This beautiful, beautiful girl, Ocho. I think that's her last name. I've forgotten her first name. Ocho. She's very beautiful, but she talks. You can tell that she speaks fast naturally, but she tries to work with it. She tries to make it work, and it's working for her for now. It's working for her for now. So if you speak too fast, there are some characters that you cannot get away with by speaking too fast. Okay, so you have to watch the way you speak. Don't let nervousness make you speak too fast. And even if you speak too fast naturally, you have to make a conscious effort to bring your speed down. Now, looking away from the camera. If you are in this aspect, your camera is the person you are acting with, unless you are doing a monologue. When acting a movie, you don't look directly at the camera. The person you are looking at is your colleague that you're acting with, the other character that you're playing the role with. That is your camera. Unless the script says you turned away or you turned your back, something like that. Don't look away from your camera. On your camera depends on if you are doing a monologue, you have to look at the camera. But if you're acting a real life movie, you're not looking into the camera, you're looking at the person that you're acting with. That person is your camera at that moment. Now, standing stiffly. Now, you cannot be having an argument with somebody and you are just standing stiffly saying, I don't like what you are doing. What you are doing is not nice. I told you to come and eat and you told me not to, that you are not coming. No, you need to have body fluid. You need to be flexible. How are you normally going to express? But I told you to come and eat now. You were the one that said you did not want to come and eat. You can see the difference in the two. I told you to come and eat. You are the one that said you don't want to come and eat. But I told you to come and eat. You are the one that said you do not want to come and eat. You can see the difference in the two expressions. So avoid standing stiffly. Make sure that as your eyes are acting, your mouth is acting, your facial expression is acting, so is your body. Okay? Then overreacting. I can't remember from the top of my head. I would have given you an example of an actor that did an overreaction in a particular movie. But before the end of the video, if I remember it, I'm going to tell you. But there are a lot of actors who does that, where they overreact. I'm not trying to bash anybody, but there are some actors who overdo it, and it kind of like it's cringy kind of. So you should learn not to overreact. Okay? Then speaking too softly. There's this actress that speaks too softly for my liking, Nadia Buhari. You cannot catch her in a very angry fit. Even if in the scenes where she's very angry, I don't know if it's because she's too beautiful. I'm sorry. I don't know if it's because she's too beautiful, but her facial expression never shows that level of anger you want to see for that thing that is happening to her. Even in this movie I just talked about, that Sonia Uche did, where she was jilted after 7 years. She was in that movie. She was the girl that Sonia Uche was jilted for. When she found out that the guy was lying to her and has been duping her of her money, the anger was not enough. The anger was not enough. So avoid being too soft. Okay? Then reading instead of connecting. That's one thing. Let's use the script again. I'm going to give you an example. Now, this Loretta's scene now I'm playing here. This is what the script said exactly. But since I realized my husband is a very capable provider, I decided to let him do it. So let me read the script to you. And as if I'm acting. Since my husband is a very capable provider, I decided to let him do it. That is you reading the script. Now I want to act that scene. Now, if you listen to that thing, you will understand that there's a lot of sarcasm in that character's voice. So that sarcasm, your body should be able to carry it as well. So watch me. Oh, I believe my husband is very capable. It's just DSTV. He'll be able to handle it. He's a great provider. My husband is very capable. Yes. So you can see the difference in the two, right? You can see the difference. So that's it then. Stop immediately after making a mistake. No. If you made a mistake, go ahead, continue. The editors know what to do. If you don't hear cut or stop by the director, you made a mistake. Flow, continue, correct yourself and continue. Okay? Even professionals make mistake. The difference is they keep going. Okay? The difference is that they keep going. So don't stop when you make a mistake. Okay? Don't aim to be perfect. Aim to become better than you were yesterday. That is how professionals grow. Now, there would have been a class exercise, but I'm going to skip that today. Or your assignments. I've not gotten your assignments from yesterday, but your assignments for today, 1st of July. Now, upload 1 minute confidence video to WhatsApp or Telegram. Don't worry about perfection, just focus on your improvements. Now, this confidence video, you can either do it introduction. No, yesterday you did introducing yourself. Today, do a confident video telling us the kind of actor that you want to be. And tell us your role model, just one, without actor or actress. Just tell us your role model, one role model that you have in the acting industry. Who knows? That person might just say it. Okay? That's the assignment for the day. So we have come to the end of today's class. I hope you enjoyed today's class. So I'm going to leave you with this. Confidence is not something you wait for. Confidence is something that you build. Every time you stand before a camera, you are becoming a better actor. Don't let fear stop you. Keep learning, keep practicing, keep believing in yourself, and I'll see you in episode 3. Have a nice day.